Hello, everyone. Thanks again for coming along. I appreciate you all. I appreciate the growth that you've helped me have with subs, with views, with likes, with comments, even with dislikes, even with negative comments. I'll take them all. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. But today we're going to talk about the mage. And I have my little mage here, Merla King, hanging out in the Greater Fadark, real close to Kelatan, like right over here, Kelatan. And he is currently 24. Yes, I know I played another one before, but I thought I would go with this one. So, one thing I wanted to show, this is the apprentice tunic, but you want to try and get the robe of the elements that you get from Soul A. That is something you can do in your mid 20s, and you can work to get that robe. You have a little bit of a quest to do, a couple places you got to go. You might need to be careful, but it's not too bad. And of course, if we get whenever we get the Kunark expansion, I sure hope they have the epics. You'll want to get the Orb of Mastery. And then, while we're in the classic era still, the Plane of Hate is where you would get your mage's special armor. And then, of course, if we get to Velius, you want to move on to giant or dwarf armor, depending on what you and your friends are going towards. And then, of course, any other INT item. I can't even remember what I have on him. Everything is the Randizak, has mana. So yeah, I haven't done a whole lot of questing with him. Everything is basic, uh, basic items, and then even some really basic items, which being in Everquest Legends, you'll be able to upgrade these just by the merge factor. So that's why we are looking at this mage, because I think that for me, I'm going to start with a mage. I'm going to have an enchanter for my second class. So it'll be mage and enchanter. And then for my third class, it's going to be a druid, so that I have a lot of things covered. Being able to move around is a big deal for me. That's the druid. Being able to make things stand there and not do anything, I think would be a big deal. And then having the mage with its powerful direct damage spells, its powerful pet. This earth pet is awesome. Very tanky, can handle a lot. So, one of the things we do have in our arsenal is Renew Summoning. I think we have another one too. Renew Elements. So we do have that as part of our arsenal. We also have, besides the earth, we have the water, the air, and the fire pet. So depending on where you're at and what you have going on, you can pick the pet that you want. Then you also have the shield spells. Have to look at these to see which is better. I believe the mage one is better than the druid one. But then also the direct damage spells are pretty awesome. Do a lot of damage and can help you to clear things quicker than you're able to otherwise, just because of the high amount of damage. Then you also have a spell like Malaise, decreases resistance to cold, fire, magic, and poison. And then you have things like summoning. This one summons food, this one summons water. You have some that summon Fang. You have all kinds of stuff that you can get. And as you get higher on, you can summon armor as well. And then, of course, all the shieldings that you have. So those are the big, big reasons why I'm starting with, I think starting with a mage straight off the bat is like a great thing to do for Everquest Legends just because having the tanky pet plus your direct damage is going to be a very good thing to go along with an Enchanter so that they can pretty much control the area that you're fighting in. And then the Druid being able to go anywhere you want to go, plus add some more dots, or add some dots, add some skin spells for more hit points, and I think you just have a dynamic trio with that. So that's probably going to be my first character that I create in EverQuest Legends is going to be a Mage, Enchanter, Druid. And some of the big pros I went over before. Great pets, great damage, summon item ability. The cons, there's not really a lot of cons, especially in EverQuest Legends. It's not always the easiest to go into dungeons because you don't have a lot of crowd control, but that's alleviated somewhat in EverQuest Legends, and I do believe that we're going to see lots of mages as part of the makeup of the trio that people are going to be playing. I mean, the damage and the pet is all that you have to have, and you've got it going good. And I think you're going to see a lot of pets that are elementals. So I think that's going to do it for today's video. I know it's kind of shorter than they have been, but please do me a favor. Leave a like. Leave me a comment. Hit that subscribe button. I greatly appreciate the growth that you've helped me get to, and I want to go higher. I want to get up to 500 subs. I'm getting close to 270, so yes, I have a long way to go. But I've been hitting 1,000 views per video pretty consistently lately. So that's going to do it. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the Wrath.